Hello everyone! Today we will be going through some Phasmophobia updates that should be coming in the very near future. There's rumors that they're actually gonna be out as if this coming up Monday. I don't know if that's true or not, but we know they're coming up soon. In this video, we will cover some updates that are basically confirmed to be coming like very soon. Now whether soon means like next week or in a couple weeks, I'm not exactly sure, but we know they're coming soon. And then after that, we will go over a bunch of like speculative updates, like updates that may or may not be happening on this one, but we're gonna like reserve like the opinion to see if they're like coming sooner or later, you know, later on. Without wasting any more time, let's get to it. So the first thing we have here is like the development preview. This was like the first development preview they decided to go through, where they revealed 2 new types of ghosts. These 2 new ghosts are basically confirmed to be coming out sooner than later. I expect we will actually see these in like the next major update. Now there's a bunch of rumors about like what kind of ghosts these are and like what their names are, what their strengths and weaknesses are. I'm not really sure about that, but I believe that one of them it basically drains sanity faster from a single player. And the other one, and this is kind of extremely exciting, you cannot hide from it. Which means you have to find a way to loop the ghost. Run around in a circle, you know, maybe around one like the little islands in the kitchen or something. That is super exciting to me because I almost never try to do that. None of my friends do it, and honestly, I'm just not brave enough to try. It also is hilarious to me because I play with a bunch of new players, okay? These players think hiding is running straight to the front door and standing at it and spamming it, trying to like open it up to get outside. So this will be fantastic to see. I'm really looking forward to that. The next major thing is the Sunny Meadows, which is the Asylum rework. Right here, they're talking about like, it's quite bigger than just removing a few rooms, and it's coming very soon. Which seems to be basically on point with everything we've heard. It's not going to be as big as the old Asylum, but there's gonna be a lot more scary rooms, and just wait till you see what they have in store here. It's gonna be amazing. Just scrolling down here, a peek at one of the corridors, a squeaky wheelchair. Better hope it doesn't, that might get me. I will scream. The blazing hot boiler room keeps the old building cozy. That doesn't sound terrifying to me. ID cards. With the ID cards, I don't have as much of an opinion. I believe some people will care a lot more about this, but the big point of this is to come with the progression update, which I think we'll be covering a little bit more of the progression update later in this video. Right here you can see like the prestigious. This is going to come with like the next major update, which is going to be the progression update. It's basically kind of like how Call of Duty does it. At least that's what I'm led to believe. I don't know much more outside of that, to be honest. So we move on to the developer preview 2, and this is where I think some things get extremely exciting. First of all, the main menu UI is finally getting a complete redesign. Another interesting thing here is you're going to have like the daily challenges, which that is kind of pretty cool to see. I don't particularly enjoy doing like challenges in video games. Like whenever I say that, I mean like daily or weekly challenges. But a lot of people get really into it, and maybe this will be a good introduction for me to get into it. Here you have an example of a multiplayer lobby with CJ in it, which is pretty cool. This is looking very slick, and I'm liking it a lot, to be honest. The whole like paper approach on everything is a really cool idea, and I think it works aesthetically with this game a ton. Like, it's a really good idea. Here you can see that they're doing a little bit more with the ID cards. Yeah, again, particularly this is not something for me entirely. I'm sure it's gonna end up really cool. I just don't know what to expect with it. So at the current point of time, I am just kind of holding my opinion on it. Now you have more information with Sunny Meadows, which will be landing with a custom difficulty update very soon. Very soon. You have some more pictures of like what to expect. There's just like a chair here. Here you can see them adding something that's really important for like a lot of the community. So I haven't played a public lobby for a long time because last time I did, people were just very, very mean. I've heard it's like gone a lot better, but I've had a lot of issues with hackers and stuff in them, and I don't particularly enjoy not having any kind of recourse with that kind of stuff. But here they are promising to add a way to report them, which will hopefully put a large dent in the hackers, as they say here. I'm really looking forward to this. This might have been one of my favorite gameplay related updates in this entire thing. Moving on to section number 3 though. Here you have a little bit more of the ghost, but moving down to what I think is the important stuff out of here is the Sunny Meadows. A whole lot of new items are gonna be on the map, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this looks just absolutely terrifying to me. The fuck is this? Why is there a harpoon here? I think a lot of people can agree with me that the whole dentistry thing is a little bit scary. Obviously you should go to one, and you should go to one consistently, but that doesn't mean it's not terrifying. Why is there a harpoon? And if you're chosen for a checkup, maybe you will get stabbed by one of these rusty saws. I am scarified. Scarified? I almost got there. Scarified. I am terrified that this is going to give me tetanus. You can, you know, chop off my finger, but I don't want the tetanus, man. That sounds insane. A few of the doctors here at Sunny Meadows may have some interesting ways of curing the sick. Is this alluding to drowning them? I don't really get it. Maybe one of you guys can explain that to me, because I don't really understand. I think the last important thing in this particular roundup is the report player option here, where you can kind of see you can do it in the journal. You can instantly report them, and you can also report people from previous games. So if someone tries to kick you out of the lobby because they're doing, you know, some shady shit, you can still report them, which is very, very good idea, because I was worried a little bit about that. So that about wraps it up for what we know is going to be coming out and coming out soon. Now the major question is this going to be only the progression update, or is there going to be the Horror 2.0, as it's been nicknamed, update as well? I don't think we were going to be seeing the Horror 2.0 update just quite yet. How soon am I expecting this progression update with 2 ghosts, a new map, a reporting system, all those interesting items and everything else? We might be seeing this as soon as the Monday following this video. That is what I heard through the grapevine, you know, watching some other content creators. And I'm really excited to see if that's where it goes. And I'm really excited to see if that's true or not. But I think it's realistic to say a week or a few weeks, because that is what the creator of the game has when it said DK. I believe he's the creator of the game. If he's not, I apologize. Moving on to some more explicative. So moving on to some more updates that we know we're gonna see in the future. And this is with Horror 2.0. Some things we're gonna see in the future are brand new ghost events, hallucinations. I heard there's gonna be paintings melting as you are, you know, losing some sanity. New death rooms, new death animations, sound overhaul, and additions like that. This is an update I think I'm personally most excited about. I am going to take a guess, and I can be completely off base here, that this is going to be coming probably sometime closer to Halloween, because that's whenever the game really picks up. So here's a little bit of a roadmap that they gave out. So maybe this can explain why I think it's going to be closer to October. We had the VR overhaul, which already happened. They are talking about new maps here as well on this article, which mentions a mansion, which is supposed to be massive, an apartment building, which I'm also assuming is going to be big, but it's going to be more vertical. So imagine Asylum, but instead of going left or right, you're going to be going up and down a lot. That's what I would think, but they're saying it's going to be a smaller map for new players to the game. Or it might be based on a complex, meaning it could be the largest map in the game. In other words, these people have no idea. We already had the Cursed Possessions update. That is basically leaving what we know of with the progression update, which it looks like this is what this next coming update is gonna be, and then the Horror 2.0 update. I think that's like the main things that are like really left that we know of. So some other really interesting things that are gonna be coming, and I think this one's gonna be coming in the next patch. We're gonna be able to set custom difficulty levels. This means like we can set the ghost to give no evidence, and it can hunt basically the second you enter the house. I believe that's what we're going to be seeing here soon, and honestly, I'm going to love messing with some of my friends with that. It sounds like so much fun to me. Here's another thing that they talked about here in this post. Imagine moving at 50% speed while the ghost moves at 150% with 0 hiding places and a broken fuse box. Everything's a Revenant now, which that is going to be glorious. There was a bug I ran into a long time ago in like the original state of the game where we weren't sure what kind of ghost it was, and I was at one end of the school hallway and I saw a ghost at the other end, and the Revenant, which it turned out to be a Revenant, cleared the gap from the one end of the hallway to the other in like literally a second and a half, and I just start yelling, "It's a fucking Revenant!" And my friends are like, "How does he know it's a Revenant?" I died. I mean, the Revenant, you know, stabbed me, choked me, ooh. And they were just like, "How did he know it's a Revenant?" So Turtle went out and was like, "Hey, Ghosty, where you at?" And I watched as the ghost just did the same exact thing to her. And she just started screaming, "It's a fucking Revenant!" Just like I did. It was one of my favorite stories, and this seems like it could bring back like some of those memories. I mean, that was probably a glitch back then, but it was a funny glitch. It was a lot of fun. How about a ghost that only gives one evidence with super low interaction or event rates? It'd be like a demon, Rev, and Shade had a baby. That sounds terrible. I would love it. Let's do it. We're going to be seeing a bunch of new stats. I think we're going to be seeing this in the next update. Now, one thing that people have talked about a lot is with a progression update, there was supposed to be a bunch of item changes. And I haven't seen anything about that with like the most recent update announcement, which maybe you guys will know more, so let me know if you guys know anything else about that I might have missed. And here's finally some other things about Horror 2.0, writings and symbols on the wall. That makes me think of Ghost Hunters Corp, and that seems like it'd be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that big time. And finally, with the progression update, and this might be why I didn't understand the cards at first and why it's so important. You're going to have new hairstyle, colors, skin tones, face palettes, clothing options. I can finally make me in the game, which sounds terrible for other people, but sounds great for me. I can't wait. I hope that's kind of the point I'm missing, but that will be awesome. I think that's about it for this video. Let me know if I missed anything you think is important and what you think of like these updates coming along. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know, just to stay in touch with Phasmophobia and any other funny meme videos I might release. And I really look forward to playing on this update, and I'm hoping the rumors are true and it's coming sooner than later. We might be seeing this on this Monday. That will be awesome. Bye!